Over in Trench 1, we've got major doubts about the terminal cairn being prehistoric, especially when you compare it with the single stone row.
Is the cairn earlier or later than the stone row?
And we should get it in that section.
Absolutely.
All right, fair enough.
And it's not looking any better in Trench 2 either, as we're uncovering evidence that the cairns aren't prehistoric at all.
We've removed the silt here. You can see this really fine, almost clay on top there. And that was the silt from the bottom of the reservoir. And it's sitting on top of this dark layer, which is the ground surface in 1860 when the reservoir was filled. And here's our cairn, and you can see that the stones of the cairn are sitting happily right on top of the 1860 ground surface.
And that means, Raksha?
Well, it means that it's not prehistoric, and we know that because it's literally just sat on top of that black surface. It's not cut into that, so there isn't a specific cut made for it.
Does this mean that all the piles of stones around the reservoir are likely to be from the 1860s?
Well, that one's 1860. This one here as well, it's in front of you, that's also clearly sitting on top of that old ground surface. The cairns that we have are coming in a line along the edge of the reservoir. They're all in a nice line. My bet is none of them are prehistoric.
I seem to remember not long ago saying that this all seemed too good to be true. Scarily, I was right. Since we've proved that the cairns aren't prehistoric, what on earth does that mean for the rest of the site? Could the double stone row be the next to go?
Tracy. That hole, what, was a stone in there once?
Yeah, I mean, that's a really nice, Robert. It's been pulled out, presumably when the reservoir's been done.
Yeah, it looks about that level. So then over here, we've got another stone, the one that matched that. Oh, yes. I mean, I think we've got the hole, haven't we, for the stone?
It looks like it. I mean, you can see that small rock standing down there.
That's the classic wedging for a stone in a stone row. And the other thing, of course, we got this stony stuff at the top here. Do you think that could be the remains of a sort of walkway?
It's degraded down and it's covering the surface. So this must have been the point at which this was open to walk up and down on, I would have thought.
I think that's brilliant. OK, I'm convinced, especially with that little packing stone there, that this is a prehistoric double stone row.
Yeah.
I mean, little doubt about it.
So Francis is very happy with his double stone row. But other parts of the site have got us scratching our heads.
Could have easily been set up, which could have fallen over.
We've got another massive monument to investigate, and Helen and Stuart are getting their heads round it. The stone circle.
They're looking much more into the centre, aren't they?
That's right, yeah.
Now, this is the one that's vastly off the line.
They're not sure that the stones are even in a circle. It's too late in the day to put in another trench, so the plan is to start digging tomorrow to try to prove the stones are prehistoric and form a circle.
Hello, my name's John Gator. Time Team is fan-funded by Patreon. This vital support helps us to make new episodes. Joining Patreon gives you access to exclusive interviews, 3D models and masterclasses, plus lots more.